My dear students, welcome back. So, in our previous class, we have discussed about lubricants. In that concept, what is lubricant? What is lubrication? Right? As you know that lubrication is nothing but process of introducing a new material in between two moving surfaces. Right? What is lubricant? Which is a substance introduced in between two moving parts, reduces frictional forces, thereby heat production. So this is lubricant. Okay, and now we have a clear idea, and our goal is also clear. So, what is our goal? We want to protect the machinery part. We have to increase the lifespan of machinery part. To increase the lifespan of machinery part, you should check that when the machinery parts are working, less amount of heat produces, because if more amount of heat is producing, which will be then taken by the machinery part, causing D-shaping of the machinery part. So to control D-shaping, okay, you should make sure that the machinery part is producing less amount of heat. Machinery part produces less heat when the frictional forces are less. When will be the frictional forces are less? When the gap in between two machinery parts are more. How can we increase the gap in between two machinery parts more? By introducing a new substance in between the two machinery parts, we can increase the gap. What that substance is called? The substance is called lubricant. Good. So, my question is, to save the machinery part, to reduce the friction, to reduce the heat, we need to increase the gap. We need to add a substance in between two machinery parts. But the question is, how to add the substance in between two machinery parts? I mean, do you mean with the help of hands, or do you mean with the help of any probes? Do you mean with the help of spoon or something else? Okay, that is first one. The next one is, as I told you earlier, all the substances are not good lubricants. Maybe they are lubricants, but they are not good lubricants. Right? Yeah. It is actually, good lubricant means it should possess good functioning. It should possess good functions. Right? So, my next question is, how to add a lubricant in between two machinery parts to reduce friction, to increase gap, to reduce heat, and how to select a good lubricant. What is that? A good lubricant, according to the kind of machinery part, because all the machinery parts are not same. Some machinery parts are delicate. See, watch is one machinery part. There the machinery parts are delicate. right? Next, crusher is a machinery part. Okay, yeah, that is non-delicate one, strongest one. Like this, if you see ball bearings in train, it is there. The ball bearings also two moving substances. Okay, but the pressure putting on the ball bearing is very high. So that is one kind of machinery part. So machinery parts are different. Some machinery parts are lightweight, delicate machinery parts. Some machinery parts are moderate weight machinery parts. Some machinery parts are heavyweight machinery parts. So according to the type of machinery part, we need to use a suitable lubricant. If you fail to use a suitable lubricant, okay, you are the responsible in spoiling the machinery part. So, being a mechanical engineer, having idea on lubricants, their functions, and the selection of lubricants with respect to the kind of machinery parts, delicate, moderate one machinery parts, and heavy machinery parts. Okay, you can choose suitable lubricant. Okay, yeah, and how the lubricant to be added to what kind of machinery parts. What type of lubricant is added to what kind of machinery parts. How the added lubricant works. How the machinery part will be, how the machinery part will become safe now. These are the things which we can discuss in mechanism of lubrication. Mechanism of lubrication. Mechanism means lubrication means simply not adding a oily substance or something else in between two machinery parts, kada, right? You need to choose a good lubricant. A good lubricant to protect the machinery part. If all the machinery parts are same kind, you can add some lubricant which is good one. But here the question is, the machinery parts are not same. Watch has one machinery part. It is delicate, lightweight. In bikes, ball bearings are there. Okay. Or engine is there. It is moderate one. In the case of trains, there large number of boxes are available, and passengers are very huge number. Right, a large number of coaches are available, and it is all made up of iron, right? So that